Well, hello, welcome to you. We have a bit of a winter wonderland. Look at the scene in front of us now. Not enough snow, I'm glad to report, to jeopardise the game, though we must keep our fingers crossed that it remains that way. There did have to be a pitch inspection, of course, but the referee was quite content that he would be able to make the requisite decisions, see all of the pitch, all of the lines, as he needs indeed to do. So it is, despite this snow, very much business as usual here. Well, truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's gone for a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to switch the play. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Dybala. And it's Matuidi. Matuidi goes pelting down that left hand. He's gone for goal! He's going after it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Danilo battles to win it back. Dybala. Ramsey. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well positioned to make that interception. That's not going to make it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Fernandez. Alexandro gets it back. He'll try from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Juventus are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Fernandez. And that's been won straight back. Too long.
Juventus merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Ball's gone out of play. The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Colo-Colo really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Alexandro does well. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Any reflections on what you've seen? There's the whistle, and here we go. Bentancur. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Chiellini plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. It's a loose ball. Quadrado very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Colo can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Plays it out to the wing. Hoists it forward. Speculative strike. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Battles to win it back. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Dybala. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gets the better of his... Oh, and a shot! It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Plays it out to the flank. And it's half-time here. So another team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reached the halfway point.
Juventus really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Well positioned to make that interception. Dybala goes short. And shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Quadrado is making a foray down the right. Matías Fernandez. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Colo have a free kick. Fernandez. Quadrado. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Colo are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration. Colo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ramsey has been found. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And Dybala! That is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Just 5 minutes left. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Dybala. And he's away. It's one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the counter. Played out to the right. So that's it. It is all over. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. But Tweedy gets it back. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Now the counter. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's played forward. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Had a shot! No, not quite.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, he's put too much on it. And he has been fouled there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's away! He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Paulo Dybala put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better luck next time.
Hoists it forward. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. That's a throw. Ramsey battles to win it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Dybala. Dybala was steaming forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Defence has got rid of that. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Has gone out. Quadrado. There will be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Looks to thread it through.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly action.
Quadrado goes looking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Juventus are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Matías Fernandez has been caught there, it's a foul.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Dybala. Bentancur has a goal! And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. A little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Ramsey. And here's Dybala. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Rugani battles to win it back. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Alexandro. Bentancur drives it forward. Whipped in. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Griezmann brings the ball forward. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just brushed off. Belts one. Alexandro. Ramsey. Done very well to intervene. Back to the keeper and go again. Clears it out of harm's way. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And it's Alexandro. Great run on the overlap here. It's a good foot in there. Alexandro. Alexandro delivers. Bentancur. And here's Dybala. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ramsey. No question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Dybala. And a shot! Alexandro gets it back. Danilo. Griezmann gets it back. Vidal. And here's Messi. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Alexandro. He gets past his man. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets the better of his man. Bernardeschi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This
Arthur is the guilty party there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Juventus merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Bentancur with a long pass. That's a throw. Vidal. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that's it. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's on as even.
Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement.
It's Muller! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face
says it all.
Just brushed off the ball there. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Greenwood. And it's Martial. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Gets wrestled off the ball. Martial. Played it short. Martial. Oh, real danger here. It's broken loose. That's a throw. Gnabry. Alaba. Thiago. Thiago goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Loose. And the first half is done, so now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, and still goals. Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Kimmich. There'll be a throw-in. And it's Martial. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He'll have a go. It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Jerome Boateng. Thiago drives it forward. A few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And here's Lewandowski. Well weighted. Gnabry! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Greenwood. And that's put paid to a promising move. Coutinho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Greenwood! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Kimmich hoists it forward, and it's Gnabry. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keeper sends it forward. Bruno Fernandes looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's away. Matic with a definite fell there. And here's Muller. Boateng. And that will be the final act. And it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of...
So it's away we go then. Who are you, Jim? It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Wan-Bissaka sticks in a foot to win it back. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Well positioned to make that interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gnabry. That's great strength on the ball. And he's cut it out. Muller. He's gone for it! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at...
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest, and I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
As you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mesut Ozil. His vision on the football pitch is just so good. His imagination and ability to pick out a pass make him a vital cog in any team's attack. If the other forward players can get on the same wavelength, then I think he's going to reward them with a lot of chances.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mustafi. On the right now. What's on? Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ceballos. And it's Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin plays a clever pass. Forward it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the ball is out of play. Ceballos. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. To review the first half.
They've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Bayern Munich head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. David Luiz. Mesut Ozil. Hector Bellerin. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Aubameyang. Kimmich gets it back. It's a loose ball. Fuller. Could be a chance. Lacazette! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And it's Xhaka. Out to the left it goes. Ozil spreads it towards the left. Lacazette battles to win it back. Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hoists it forward, and here's Lacazette. That is very well defended.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gnabry plays it forward. Kolasinac. Mesut Ozil. To the last 5 minutes. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
dispersal. So that's it. It is all over. And it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. Going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martial sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's played forward. Nketiah. Nketiah with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes! And for a moment, time stood still. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Keeper sends it forward. Martial needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made...
Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Arsenal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign. Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Shaw hoists it forward. Luis does well there, alert. And it's Martial. Shaw does well to read. Lindelof. Martial desperately wants to get on the end of this. And here's a belts one. Matic tries to clear. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Greenwood gets it away. Has a hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. And we are up to the break.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, you'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Matic. Lindelof goes looking. Maguire with a searching ball. Nketiah. Kolasinac gets it back. What a ball this has turned out to be. And he's there to hoof it away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
That'll be a throw-in. Fred, forward it goes.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He gets past his man. Nketiah.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Murphy plays it forward. Brings it forward. Shoots! And that's off target. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
That's been drilled forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal.
Well, we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Matic must get the nod on this one. He offers both protection and creation by way of great athleticism and an intelligence that makes him look completely assured in the busiest of areas.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. McTominay. Fred. Greenwood. Martial. It's a loose ball. Manchester United cannot keep hold of the ball. Xhaka gets it out to the wing. Aubameyang. It's out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Aubameyang.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Aubameyang. Lindelof can hoist it clear. Ceballos tries to get it forward quickly. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. McTominay. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Aubameyang. Hoists it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Nketiah. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? McTominay. In with the challenge. He's going after it. And it's played forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell. Has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Shaw drives it forward. Nketiah. Manchester United have a free kick. Luis gets into the right position to intercept. Nketiah. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, real danger here. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Wan-Bissaka goes looking. Oh, that is asking for Bruno Fernandes!